The latest ICE shooting controversy happened on 99 in Patterson. The suspect's at this hospital, by the way, the suspect's lawyer and fiance have been vocal, and for the first time they were able to see him today.
And Nina Burns has been live outside Doctors Medical Center for us, learning more about what they heard today straight from the man who was shot. Nina.
That's right, Marley and Tony. Now, we did speak to both and sorry, my IEP is having a little bit of feedback, so I'm going to take this out. But we did end up speaking to the fiance and the attorney while they left the hospital today. And they both say they have brand new questions regarding that early morning in Patterson.
I do feel hope.
The fiance of Carlos Ivan Mendoza Hernandez and his attorney visiting him in the hospital for the first time since he was shot by ICE officers.
I am happy that I know that he's alive and he's a stable condition. Now I can confirm myself right by talking to him and looking at him directly.
They say until now, they were not being told about his condition following Tuesday's shooting, when Hernandez tried to drive away from agents attempting to arrest him. His attorney says he has undergone 3 surgeries and remains in the ICU. And are there any visible injuries from his gunshots?
Oh, very much so, yes. So he's got an injury to his face. His arm was injured.
ICE claims Hernandez is a member of the 18th Street gang and wanted in El Salvador for questioning in connection to a murder. His attorney disputes that and now says Hernandez was acting in self-defense when he tried to drive away during that traffic stop.
He was shot at before he moved the car.
But a second attorney unrelated to this case says that can't be confirmed by the videos that captures the shooting.
I couldn't see any type of spray or any type of gunpowder, anything coming from the officer's firearms prior to the vehicle driving towards the officer.
Attorney Justin Ward, who reviewed multiple angles of the video, says without audio, there's no way to verify what happened first.
When the suspect first backs up, he hasn't placed the officers in danger.
He says the situation changes moments later.
As soon as he started to drive towards the officers, he then gave them justification to use their firearms to stop him.
Up until that point, he had pulled over, he had been calm, he was just saying, hey, you know what, I don't want to get out, I want to talk to my wife.
The attorney of Hernandez estimates 6 shots were fired. What federal and local law enforcement agencies have you been in contact with?
Oh, God, the list is long. We've tried to reach out to ICE, no luck. We've been in contact with the FBI.
He says he's also been in contact with the U.S. Attorney's Office. And right now, Hernandez is not under arrest or detained as the FBI continues its investigation.
He is in the hospital's custody more than anybody else's.
From dashcam video to court documents in El Salvador that show Hernandez was previously acquitted of murder, his family says there are still major questions.
Whoever was witnessing the event, the scene at that moment, I'm asking directly to you, please connect with my family or the lawyer in this case.
And again, this is an ongoing investigation with the FBI, meaning right now there's no saying if Hernandez will remain out of custody or end up being arrested. But his attorney did confirm as of now he does not have any current status to be in the U.S.
All right, Nina. Yeah, it's important to get the insight from a lawyer who's not connected with the case. Glad we did that today to kind of take a look at that video. No audio, so you couldn't tell about the claims that he was shot before. Let's bring back